anyways, so crypto mining tax or punitive tax on crypto mining, living in Joe Biden's world. So much. Anyways, crypto tax. White House, Joe Biden, some people are saying through executive order, proposed a 30% tax on electricity used for crypto mining. I've seen things in reference to a 40% tax for something else within the crypto space. You know, things like that. Biden plans to tax cryptocurrency investors 40% and miners another 30%. This is Bosch Coin. Been in mining for a while.
Well, let's go subject by subject. So this is the mining profitability at 12 cents per kilowatt hour for Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin is mined on the SHA-256 mining algorithm, specifically by ASIC miners, application-specific integrated circuit miners. I'm building out a Bitcoin mining farm, so this news certainly does upset me. And I mean, I do have a bias, but I have a bias of chasing financial freedom and wanting to be free and understanding that taxation is literally theft because they print as much money as they want, but you can't print a single dollar if you want to. So let that sink in.
Pretty much.
But the point here is just, well, the Bitcoin mining profitabilities.
That's exactly it. They're allowed to turn the money printer on, stocks, bonds, roll the dice for us, but we're not allowed to turn our miners on and roll the dice for ourselves.
Pretty rough from a residential point of view, right? But if this was at
and I'm assuming that this here is how much they'd be getting from you a day. Like, this adds up, man. This adds up to millions, billions.
5 cents per kilowatt hour. These miners.
Just look at this. As I like to say, we never won the Boston Tea Party. What the fuck are taxes?
Would look a bit better and a bit more appealing, but just understand that take these numbers and then you're also dealing with a 30% tax additional just scammy charge on top. And then you see these new Bitcoin miners, specifically the Bitcoin miner S19 XP by Bitmain. This is one of the most efficient air-cooled.
And I personally was looking into getting into mining with Raspberry Pis, GPUs. I was gonna buy a used CPU, scrap it for parts, the motherboards and things, instead of specifically buying a Bitcoin miner. Nice hash.
Miners like possible at 21.5 joules a terahash. These things are still listed at $6,500, a la carte here. But then we have this non-fixed price version for $5,500. But you best believe that there's going to be a little bit of a wait time and a minimum order. But my point here, though, is like, okay, we don't really understand the cryptocurrency thing, so we're just gonna make it tax-free until we figure it out. That's like, oh, be like, wow, what a great country. That's customer service. Nice, nice. Or like, at least just, a more reasonable tax. Like, just consider it income if you make money, right? If you lose money, write it off as a loss, bud. Oh my God, I just start to get so frustrated. I mean, it starts to become scary, right? So, if you make $100, you got to give Biden $40? No, but if I take $100 and I lose $100,
wow,
the government doesn't give me $40. Like, hey man, good job trying to make us money. Here's $40. Thanks for playing. I mean, it's just disgusting. It's just and the higher the percent, the impact is, and this has had an impact.
I'm just saying. It's our money, dude. When we crypto mine and things like that, and people shouldn't be able to take it. So if you saw a little hiccup in the footage right there, I accidentally stopped recording. Like I said, I'm new at this. Anyways, Biden wants 30% crypto mining tax. Can it work? Of course, the 40% tax for people that are using cryptocurrency. Joe Biden has proposed an up to 30% tax on cryptocurrency mining aimed at deterring economic and environmental concerns, but experts say the plan would be tough to implement. keep telling people tough doesn't really keep them from doing things. Key takeaways: Biden wants to tax 30% of crypto miners' electricity costs in 3 years as part of his proposed 20. So basically, yeah, it seems like he has to be president again for this to happen. Let's not do that. Straight out there, don't vote Biden for 2024. The White House said the tax was aimed at curbing environmental and economic concerns. Okay, like what? How many? Like a handful of percentages? Didn't they have in Bitcoin, and like the energy consumption's like 0.02% or 0.2%? Introduced in President Biden's 2024 federal budget, the proposal for digital asset mining energy excise tax would tax up to 30% of crypto miners' electricity costs in 10% increments spread over 3 years starting January 2024. It's like a 4-year tax. It's a cycling tax. The same tax. Making crypto miners pay for the costs they impose on others. I mean, technically, isn't this what the people like to call woke? Is this a woke Joe Biden move? Last month, the president released his budget for fiscal year 2024, building on progress over the past 2 years to make critical investments grow the economy, lower costs for families, protect and strengthen Medicare and Social Security, and reduce the deficit. Right there's going to be a lot of people that don't like that. Digital asset mining energy game excise tax revenue proposals. Straight to it. To accompany the administration's budget, Treasury releases the general explanations of the administration's revenue 0 to 100 real quick proposals, which provides an explanation of the administration's revenue proposals of that fiscal year. So I guess you can go here to read it. Came out March 9th. This is his whole plan. Reform. You know, they very much so focus on reform, housing and development. You know, the roads are always shitty here in Colorado, no matter how much money goes there. So yeah, punitive taxes on crypto miners. So I don't know if anyone's investing in any of these mining firms, Riot Platforms, Marathon Digital, Cipher Mining, Greendage Generation, Bitdeer, and CleanSpark. Tickers all there, but that could be concerning. Cardano founder goes off on Joe Biden's crypto tax. If you don't know about ADA, Cardano, a lot of people were really investing in ADA. They were talking about smart contracts. He is the founder of that.
Is resilient, banks are fragile, and more people are realizing this.
Charles Hoskinson. Charles, great to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What's going on with crypto?
Well, the markets are holding steady and stable. I mean, overall, we've been recovering since 2022 and the FTX crisis, and it's going to take a little bit more time for it to clear out. But
I mean, no, not really. I don't feel we have. There always can be lower lows, and this might make those 90% lows be lower lows. We're getting robbed.
I'd rather be a crypto guy than a banker right now.
Really? Are people losing interest in crypto?
Crypto is okay. Banks, not so much.
Why? Tell me about the banks.
Well,
First Republic?
Yeah, 2000.
I think crypto is okay because either way you paint it right now, they want you to take your money. This is not financial advice. They want you to take your money out of smaller banks, local banks, and put them into these mega banks, huge banks. These banks that own smaller banks, you know, they inherit them, they buy them, kind of like how banks get bought out by other banks or bought out by taxes or the government. And once all these money done moving around, all this money's done moving around, it'll all be consolidated into these mega banks, and they can just go boom, Fed now, CBDC. Cryptocurrency.
2008, we had $373 billion in tied up assets. I think we're over $540 billion now. Just in the 2023 crisis, we're just getting started. I mean, that whole business model is falling apart when you give it a little bit of a push and then you lose these institutions like.
See, business model falling apart. They already made their money. That's usually when the Ponzi scheme, like triangle model of business is over. once the business model's dying. We've all caught on.
SVB, and they get so politicized and they get so globalized and they kind of get pushed into different philosophies. So it's nice to be in crypto land where things are simple and pure and you can just focus on building.
Crypto is resilient. U.S. banks are fragile. The only potential issue is this: regulation.
Climate change. And I feel like this was all part of the plan. We're not going to watch Biden speak about this because he can't really read a teleprompter. We're living in Biden's America. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like and share. I mean, there's rumors the CIA has been in Bitcoin since the beginning, so who knows if this wasn't a whole devised plan where you have cryptocurrencies, certain select people in the know get in, get their money up, and once they're done getting their money up and the business model's broken, boom goes in regulation, boom comes in Fed.